In this question, we're looking at the volume of a soccer ball and the volume of a box that it's packed into. The box is in the shape of a cube, and the formula is given as S cubed. This is the same as volume being the length times the width times the height, where all three of the dimensions are the same. The volume of the ball, or the sphere, is given as 4/3 pi r cubed, where r is the radius. We want to figure out how much greater the volume of the box is than the volume of the ball. The word greater means that we're going to compare the two volumes by subtracting. How much more space is there in the box than in the ball? So we're going to subtract. Let's start by calculating the volume of the box. So S cubed is 22 cubed, or 22 times 22 times 22. And when we put that into our calculator, we can either enter 22 cubed or 22 times 22 times 22, which I will do on my calculator. And my answer will be in centimeters cubed because we're talking about volume, which is three-dimensional. 10,648 centimeters cubed for the volume of the box. Now I'm going to work on the volume of the ball, which is a sphere shape. So the volume of the ball is 4/3 times pi, 3.14, times the radius, which is 11 cubed. So when you type that into the calculator, there's lots of different ways to do it, but usually what I do is 4 divided by 3 times 3.14 times 11 times 11 times 11. We don't really need to worry about BEDMAS here because we're dealing with just multiplication and division. And the order for division and multiplication, if you recall in BEDMAS, doesn't matter. It's just whatever order it appears in the question. And that gives me an answer of 5,572.5 centimeters cubed. And that's just approximately. I had to round to one decimal place there. And my last step is to subtract. So the box's volume is 10,648, and we need to subtract the volume of the ball, which was 5,572.5. So if we do that, we end up with our answer that's going to go into this spot here. The volume of the box is, so 10,648 subtract 5,572.5, and I end up with approximately 5,075.5 centimeters cubed. So the volume of the box is 5,075.5 centimeters cubed greater than the volume of the ball. Compare this question with how many times larger is the volume of the box. The word times means multiply. So when we're looking for how many times larger is the volume of the box, we have to do the opposite. We have to divide. So that would be asking us to take the volume of the box and divide it by the volume of the ball. And that would give us an answer not in centimeters cubed, because we're not talking about how much extra space there is, like when we subtract, but how many times larger the box is. So it would be approximately 1.9 times larger. I'll just use the symbol for times there.